Good morning, Diecast people, friends, family, channel viewers. Joe here, Ignition Diecast. I'm drinking some coffee, looking at some cars, and today we're going to look at the last batch of cars that Roger S. sent from his latest box. I had a chance to sort through them, the ones I'm selling, the ones that are going to the archive, and the ones that I'm going to keep. Firstly, though, this channel just hit 300 subscribers. I say that as soon as I say that, somebody will probably desubscribe and it'll go back down to the 200s. But I can feel that Tanner Fox money right around the corner. Like this channel's about to break into the 13-year-old girl demographic any minute now, and I should be getting those checks from YouTube soon. I'm sure of it. Just kidding. Actually, don't care about subscribers or views anymore, because it became clear that even once I am qualified for monetization, it'll probably be declined, because someone pointed out that you have to be like good content that advertisers want to be associated with, and I don't think that toothpaste or whoever advertises on YouTube, Carvana, are going to want to be associated with this stupid channel. Besides, the most successful diecast channels on YouTube probably aren't making like quit your day job money anyway. I don't know. Maybe probably get a lot of free cars. But the good thing is about this channel, as ridiculously small as the subscriber count is, I have made a lot of really good friends and solid trading partners, and it has enriched my personal diecast collecting life tenfold. So I'm just going to keep doing it. I like running my mouth, and I'm kind of a narcissist, so whatever. Gonna keep gabbing, gonna keep publishing videos, and you can watch, or you can go watch Tanner Fox put a million balls on a trampoline and jump on it or something, whatever. In other news, before we get to the cars, I think I'm gonna take a break from toy hunting. I'll probably return to it because I've been doing toy runs in some form or other since the 90s. And it's kind of in my blood. Like, I like going to stores and getting that buzz of approaching the toy aisle and wondering what I'm going to find. But lately, being that I'm mostly into Hot Wheels and Matchbox, there's just nothing. It's getting a little, it's becoming kind of a bummer going to store after store and just finding nothing, because I guess Hot Wheels is kind of like at an all-time high. It's like the American pastime, like flipping Hot Wheels. Your Aunt Linda is into Hot Wheels now, and soccer moms, like the people I see in the toy aisle. I'm like, what are you even doing here? But that's just me being a dick, I guess. It's open to all their toys. So I'm going to take a break until my birthday, which is May 31st. I'm going to be 5'5", double nickels, 55, and I'll qualify for AARP benefits and stuff. Apparently, Kroger gives a senior discount on Wednesdays, and I'm going to be taking advantage of that. No shame here. 5% is 5%. So here are the cars. First, these are the ones that are for sale now at Ignition Diecast, because the archive already had it, or it's something I don't collect. This was super awesome, and I was kind of hoping I didn't have it already, but it is a 500E Premium from, I think, the Canyon Warriors series, and I got it. But and premiums don't really go in the archive. If we go down that road, it's going to be very expensive. So for sale, this Porsche 935, which I have always called indigo blue, but the official color is navy blue, and the Super Treasure Hunt is Spectre Flame navy blue. Had this for a long time. A Matchbox 914. And this is actually called the VW Porsche 914. I've never heard it called, like, acknowledged that VW had a big part in this. Like, apparently it's a Volkswagen engine or something. I guess it's a Volkswagen engine. So it's a collaborative project between Volkswagen and Porsche. So The VW Porsche 914. GT Race in green from last year. I kept one. It's in the archive. There have been many for sale at Ignition for quite a while. I think this is an awesome, awesome car, but I think everyone who wanted one already has one. The Hot Wagons. Yesterday I called the Fast Wagons Hot Wagons, but this series was called Hot Wagons, and it's the Volvo 850 Wagon. Doesn't sell too. This is the peg warmer of the set. Like if you go to Walmart right now, I think there'll be like 10 to 15 of these things. But I got it, and the archive master set does not include unnumbered silver labels, so for sale. A bronze Matchbox Porsche Cayman for sale. I got it. And Matchbox, it's a Hot Wheels archive, not a Matchbox archive. The GT40, which I love. I think I'm going to have to do a dedicated box. I have a 17 Ford GT box case, and then I just have this like mixed GT40, like the various generations, Hot Wheels and Matchbox. But this Hot Wheels casting has many, many versions, so it might be worthy of its own case. You know what I'm saying? So those are for sale. Here's the archive cars. This black GT40 with the Gumball logo. I have it already, but it was not in the archive, so that's where this one is going. I love this car. I love it. I mean, that's one of the coolest looking vehicles ever made. This gigantic dairy delivery, and I have considered collecting these in the past because I mean, look at that killer paint job. There's so much real estate for graphics on these things, but I just don't. So this one is going to the archive. A 55 Chevy. I've never seen this one before. And 55, 56, and 57s, the Tri-5 era of Chevrolet, is super cool, and you should definitely collect them. They're highly collectible, but I just have too much going on, and there's so many of them I have abstained. So there's a cool black one this year, I think, and this yellow one's going to the archive. A 32 Ford, and this was a mainline. I was thinking this was a multi-pack exclusive, but nope, this is a mainline. And I used to have these in a box called like Hot Wheels Hot Rods, because technically, even though it's based on a 32 Ford, it's not, I considered it a fantasy car. Maybe you disagree, but I don't collect them anymore, so this one's going to the archive master set thing. This Willys, I think it's a 41, and it's got a super glossy, very pleasing paint job to touch. But I don't collect these. I have one Team Transport with the Willys on it, which I have obviously kept, but I haven't gone down the Willys route, even though that is one cool car. So, to the archive it went. What did I keep? Surprisingly, I didn't have one of these. I think what happened was someone bought one and I couldn't find it, so I sent them mine, but now it is restored. I have this purple one and I have the Zamac version of it, because I do love those Novas. A Ford F-150 Raptor. And I kind of collect Ford trucks. I do, but not passionately, because I think Toyota trucks are better. And even Dodge trucks are better than Ford. But that's kind of a culty thing. When I was growing up, the Ford versus Chevy cults were always like shit talking to each other. I don't know where Dodge or Mopar fit into that argument, but personally, I've owned a Ford Bronco and a Dodge Ram and a Dodge Dakota. Never owned a Chevy truck, but I would imagine Chevy's probably the best. I don't know. I intentionally seeded that conversation so you can start shit talking each other. This blue Volvo, I actually came across the super version of this in a case, but it was before we decided to include super treasure hunts in the Ignition Diecast master set, so I sold it at a reasonable price and should have kept it because probably not going to come across another one of these, the super version of that, for a long time. McLaren F1 GT something or other. It's the racing version. F1 GTR. And I thought I had this, but I don't, because for a while I was only keeping one of every McLaren model. But since the Plano cases got so expensive, I started buying more of these Kids Lane 48 Jammer cases, and now I have plenty of room for McLaren. So I keep all McLarens that I come across, and I don't have this one, so keeping it. And then I'm working up to the best two. My two favorites in this box from Roger. A light blue Lil Red Express. And kind of ironic. I guess it's a trivia question. Did the Lil Red Express truck, for the few years that it was made, come in any other color besides red? Like brick red? Like, is this like a pure fantasy color to recoup on the casting expense, or what? Because I'm not aware. I guess I'll research that after this video, but you can tell me. Maybe I've had too much coffee. I seem to be trembling. I'm not, though. See? Look how steady. I guess it's pretty steady. I'm not an alcoholic. The Maverick Grabber. I have about 6 of the custom Ford Maverick, which is kind of a Grabber-esque vehicle, but I only have one other one of these, the Hot Wheels race team painted one. But love this one. So that was the highlight of this. I think I'm going to establish a joint box of custom Mavericks and Maverick Grabbers until one grows to the point where it needs its own box case. So that's it. It's Thirsty Thursday, and I'll be talking to you tomorrow on feedback. Wait, no, it's called Freestyle Friday, which may include feedback if I get questions, or freaky shit if I get some weird cars in, which I don't seem to have any weird cars like lined up, but tune in anyway, because you like seeing cars.